Hello, hello, hello. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. All right. Um, Apparently I was talking and I didn't have my microphone turned on. So right now everything seems like it's working right now. All right. As I was saying before, first of all, welcome back to the live stream of the Dark East Social Book Series, and I'm going to do the final touch ups to the map. I have worked on for the past for a week and a half. Yesterday I was working on part two of the video as far as like um, giving more of a detail to the map and making sure that everything in the map lines up. I have expanded the map larger than I have intended for it to be, and that's a good thing. And also I'm pretty much I'm going to finish it up. The map is not going to look as I intended because, like I said before, like when I do these things or when I create maps or create do content, of course, in the beginning phases, things change. I never follow out with the draft up designs and stuff like that. Pretty much I use the draft up designs to expand on and stuff, expand on the content. So yeah, excuse me for a second. So before I continue, first of all, let me do this first. Let me go ahead and share the live on Facebook and Twitter and maybe TikTok. Um, see, welcome back to the finale of the Illuminarium Port City. All right. So yeah, pretty much I'm basically right now just about to finish it up for you guys because I do have other content I would like to present here as well. And in addition to that, just to keep things going. Okay, here we go with that. Let me see. I'm gonna try to post it as many places as possible. Okay. How's everybody doing, by the way? I hope everybody's doing well. Give me 1 second. Let's go back to Facebook. Okay. Go back to Facebook, and then I'm gonna share it to my other social media accounts if they're available. How's everybody doing, by the way? I know I asked that twice, but I'm gonna ask it again. Uh, of course, I don't know. There's nobody in the chat section yet, but just in general, it's a rhetorical question. Like, how are you doing today, everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's doing good. You know. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. All right. You know. That's something. I'm just gonna finish up the live now, and I'm going to save up for later. So yeah. But anyway, um, yeah, I'll just advertise it later. It's always going to be up. But anyway, before I begin the actual map design, with the map designs, I first I want to say, that yesterday had a special announcement to make, and I'm going to make this announcement again that the Dark East Book Series is available on Pocket FM Radio. Pretty much, I've been working on getting the content on an audio format or audio platform. And after months of consideration, I decided to go with Pocket FM Radio since it's like the easiest thing to do so far. Now, pretty much like you will get 4 chapters free on the device. You are able to listen to 4 chapters. After that, you have to pay after that. So, um, you know, you have that. In addition to there's also other great content you can check out on Pocket FM Radio. Of course, again, like mine. You have to view it to four chapters and so forth. So yeah, it's gonna I think Pocket FM Radio is a good a good application to work with. So in addition to that, check out all my websites, all my web links at below. Pretty much, check out the website, the Dark Issues web series website. There are a lot of good content you can view. Besides, say if you there are things at Pocket FM Radio, or excuse me, and the actual book series on Amazon. It doesn't have doesn't have the additional content that is on the website. So I always try to keep that updated, and also the website will be updated shortly. I say before the end of the year is out, because I want to make sure I keep the content fresh and keep it updated for you as well. Also, I might give a whole website a facelift. Not quite sure yet. I'm just trying to see what my time is like, um, as far as like getting things together for you. In addition to that, I am planning on having book four out by the end of this month. If not, I may have to postpone it due to I have fallen behind my schedule with the content as far as with the book series because I've been working with Pocket FM Radio. I kind of put things on postpone for that. So I do apologize for that. If it comes out sometime in 2024, you know. But without further ado, first thing I have to say, please like and subscribe. If you like the channel, let me know. Subscribe, stuff like that, and share. Please help this channel grow. I mean, one thing that can help me the most is if you share the channel. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you, and all right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the map started. Get everything together. I have played around with it some more. Not too much because I didn't want to get into too much detail for you guys. So let me actually turn this on for you and take that off and see if we got it on display. There we go. All right, so there we go. This is our map. Pretty much like we had done a great job. I still want to add some more houses in between. I don't want to like leave it like it's not really like it's empty and stuff like that. I added a small town square. I might add some pathways. Not quite sure. How that will work out, but I most definitely want to continue on adding some houses, some districts and stuff like that, just make sure make sure that it fits. Now I was thinking about adding some houses on the outside, but I don't know, maybe like some. I don't know about farmland because it's like pretty much Terres Nei is pretty much it's pretty much a land that's advanced in technology, so they pretty much don't. Well, maybe they will have farmlands. I'm not quite sure. I probably will do that with another map or something like that, just to add more depth, to add more content. But normally I don't think port cities um, have those things. But so right now I'm just gonna, like I said, basically I just want to tackle on, just finish the map out for you guys. Is that me receive the message? Give me 1 second. I think I maybe received the message. I'm not quite sure how that worked out. So yeah, basically I'm just like I am trying to give this street some type of order. I'm just not trying to post everything all over the place. As you can see, like I don't want to look too crazy, but I do want to like not give it a I don't want to give it a too controlled look. Now, because like as we know that as city, like cities normally start out small from the middle and it expands out, in all directions, or depending on where the city is located. Like for example, if the city is built on the water, it would, or a port, it would expand out to, it expand out, from that circumference and stuff like that. And so that's all about human population and human behavior. Yeah, I put a little. No, I don't put no checkpoint there. I got too many checkpoints as it is. Okay. I wish these houses. I wish they had some futuristic stuff here because in my book series I do have a lot of futuristic elements As far as like again, like for again with the airships and stuff like that. So right now, I'll say hopefully I think with the next hour or so, depending on if things go well, I should be done with the map. I still got to develop this part here. Now for the circling towers here, I'm gonna add more towers here, and it's gonna how can I put it? It's gonna I ain't say it's gonna look crazy, but um, I'm gonna have to add something to like cover that, and I'm gonna leave this the same. I'm just gonna throw some houses, or I'm gonna throw some this might be like I said, this might be the massive lighthouse. I was gonna make this like the inner city, but I can't add some buildings around here to make that the inner city. Um, Matter of fact, let's add some more elements here. All right, you know. Let me see. I'm basically trying to make it make sense. I may have to add like I'm gonna have to add something there, maybe like let me just beat over the map. I don't know what's going on here. I may have to add a little, add a little, see, like what they call it, a gateway there. Okay, so if I'm having problems with this, I'm gonna just zoom it down, you know, and I'm gonna add a door here. Like normally, I want the door to be here. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Now that might look a little odd. I don't know. Oh no, it won't. And like I said before, I don't want to look too empty, but I don't want to look too colored. As you see, I am keeping I am keeping some space in between here, just enough to just to throw some things in here. You know, there we go. Also, I gotta add some markers here down at this part here. Um, we'll get I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to make sure everything is that makes sense. I'm gonna add another wall here. Maybe this is like a pipeline that everything gets funneled into. I might push that in a bit to make it more sense. Like I said before, it could be something that leads right into the markets or something like that, like they have like a going in build, like what they call it, import and export building. Like this is maybe where the goods arrive, and this is like it goes to like customs or checkpoints, whatever. You have that there. You know, maybe like I said, customs or checkpoint. Go through the lighthouse, whatever. Just basically trying to figure out where things can go, how things can work out. Maybe add some walls here. All right. This is like one of those things that you may have to come back and tweak. Now his thing about it, like it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, long as long as it looks neat enough, like it's not like it's sloppy. Let me put it away. Don't you want to try to give it illusion that something is there. But the same. Cause I mean, here's the thing about it, like there's nothing that's gonna be perfect about your map. You know, anyway. I mean, it's like this. It's all about how you want to design your map or how you want to design your content. I'm like this. I'm basically just I know my maps are not the perfect one because I know for a fact that I'm not a cartographer. But at the same time, though, I have done some research. Like normally, maybe there are some people that are able to get the map how they want to look like as perfectly as possible, and that's people that has a good understanding of how maps work, or they may not only that, not only how maps work as far as cartography wise, but also historically too. Like some people, who design maps may have ventured into like research and history and stuff like that. You know, and that's one thing. I know for a fact that a lot. We're in a day and age that people don't want to do they freaking research. But I'm telling you, it's just one of those things that you're gonna have to do, in order to, I ain't say, I'm not saying that, to just to make it perfect, well, to make it perfect, but I'm just saying like, you want to have some historical reference or some idea how to, like for example, kind of get some with words here. When I first started doing map making, especially with the book series, well, one thing that I have done is I have listened to like YouTubers, like cartographers and stuff like people like that, to get an idea, like to get an idea what they're talking about. Yesterday, I had mentioned that as far as like creating a city, or like creating a port city or a coastal city. Most of the coastal cities are like inland, like in the Bay Area or something like that. You know, and I have learned that I forgot the YouTuber's name, but I have learned that from somebody online, um, by mere just basically just trying to figure out like what to consider, like where should I place cities on the map, and it it seemed like it works pretty, worked out pretty well, because like now I have a more of an accurate idea to how to set up these things. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to let me go back here. I'm going to make a foundation using the asset, and basically I'm trying to find that the asset I used before. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting caught up on my wires here. There should be an asset that I use for the bridge. See, wall, stairs. Let me grab this real quick, because I know I may have to use that later. Let me grab a couple of these real quick. Grab those there real quick. Let's go back here. Let's see something. Try to get this. Let's grab that too. That's another staircase. Because who knows? Maybe there's a staircase going up to the upper parts. Matter of fact, that might be a good idea. All right, so let me see. Let me find this other part here. I open. I don't know, another staircase. No. Hmm. Let's hold on to those. And the only reason why I'm doing that right now, because like I may have, I don't know if I may use it later. Well, I'm not going to use it, but that's something I'm going to try to find to do. So, all right, let's do this. Let's find that base. I had it before yesterday. Got a spell book here. That's nice. Let me see. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. I kind of used this like yesterday. I was gonna just make this bigger. And the only reason why I'm making that bigger, because I need to set my port yard on there. It was kind of like empty. So let's do that. Now I got that out here. Just throw that right on top. Matter of fact, let's see if we can line that up. Push it down just one bit beyond that wall. All right. Now it kind of looks odd right here, because there's, but we can always cover that. All right. Now, yesterday I was, playing around with, um, these smaller ports here, so I'm gonna duplicate some of these, and just those like smaller ships. I do apologize for the noise back there. My wife is watching some anime with the kids, and it's kind of getting loud. I do apologize for that. Okay. All right. So I'm going. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I want to make it. I'm going to have a lot of ships in here. Maybe I'm not quite sure how many ships I'm going to have in here, but I do want to have a great deal. So again, this is not going to look perfect. Because like most ports are not perfect. They built how they are. Let me see. Maybe it's like, for example, maybe there's a larger ship right here. I'm not quite sure that's being loaded. Matter of fact, I'm going to. I do have a larger ship in the third book. In the third, I mean the fourth book. No spoilers. So maybe I'm gonna do this just to help me out. I'm gonna place an asset there, like a. Come on, let's not do that. I'm gonna place an asset here, like a boat. Let me see, and it's gonna help me out how I'm gonna operate here. Turn that around, and I'm gonna give it a different color. I really hope that I really hope that they come out with some type of futuristic assets. Um, if they have them, I'm going to check it out. Like I said, this might be a massive boat compared to other ones, at a docking station, docking yard. But yeah, I really hope they get something that's more futuristic because I really want to add like airships. Um, if they have like spaceships and stuff like that, that would be a great help to it'd be probably it would be a great help to um, you know trying to find the words here. It would be most definitely be a great help to portray, give my book series an actual good portrayal of the ideology that I have for that. You know, we're gonna place a little couple here. I don't want to crowd it too much because like ships do have to get out the area. You know. Okay, those boxes are there, so that wouldn't make no sense. Okay, I'll tell you what. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna add nothing over there. I'm gonna let that have that because we still have plenty of ports to fulfill. I'm gonna bring this a little closer. Like maybe the ship is kind of getting refueled or redocked or something. Not quite sure. Use your imagination. All right. My wife's watching something about the Game of Thrones. not really a Game of Thrones fan. I mean, I will watch it because, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it is kind of, the series is kind of interesting. Like, let me put it this way: Game of Thrones will cap. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, a Game of Thrones fan or type person, I guarantee when you start watching it, it would catch you. The first time I was a Game of Thrones fan, the first time I started watching Game of Thrones, really was not interested in watching it. But my wife begged me, kept begging me to watch it. I said, let me go and watch this thing, see what she's talking about. You know, and pretty much, it was pretty good. Um, the only thing series that John Stark, one of the main characters was acting like a simp. I ain't gonna tell you how, but he was simping real hard. You know, I mean, but I digress. But also one thing kind of scares me about the series that has brought to pass. Like, say if my book series come to pass, or say if a company wants to produce mine. Pretty much, the way it is rumored, allegedly that J.J.R. Martin allegedly, um, most of his ideas was kind of like, he really didn't have much say so the finale of the series. Allegedly, you know, I'm not, you know, because pretty much like, if it's, that's what I said allegedly, because like, it's only hearsay at my point. Even though some people may have the narrative that that's what happened, but I don't know. But all in all, though, like, from all in all, I did like the series and stuff. So make sure you check. If you got the money for HBO, check it out. They also have a new one called The House of Dragons. I really haven't touched that one yet. Matter of fact, I don't know if I am ever going to touch it, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure. And shoot, I guess after this video, I'm gonna try this Bay Area. What's the word? How do I duplicate? I'm just making as many boats as possible. All right. I'm just gonna place it right there. I'm not gonna make it too perfect, like I said before. Um, okay, we have a problem here. Let's give it some room. Also, like, I don't know if state, like, docking stations or port stations are, like straight. I'm guessing some are like, what's the word? I guess some of them are like spaced apart, and they also, like, they don't line up perfectly, because I guess because of the again, they have to follow the curvature or the terrain that that is worked from. So, but yeah, we'll figure it out. There's still a couple boats out here. Maybe some are already sold out. Who knows? We can always come back and duplicate some more. Let's do this. Let's get some different boats. Let's get some variety. Yes. Let's be unique here. All right. here's another shipyard. Maybe I use it in another design. They got an elven shipyard. Okay, let's do something here. Let's grab this. Actually, they got some pretty nice design. Matter of fact, I think I like this one better. Right here, make it larger. Something about it looks kind of like Wicked. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Remember, just be unique as possible. If you was doing an Elvish map, maybe you wouldn't do this. I don't know. Me, I'm just basic. I'm all about diversifying my map. See, now this might be a problem. Now this is one of the reasons why, I don't want to crowd stuff out. I may just take out a port because the fact is, I'm thinking like, okay, how the boat is gonna get out. There's some things I think about like that. Who knows? Maybe I do a dual docking port here, but still I gotta be careful because I don't want to again crowd out the map. Let me see. Depends on how things are. Because like I said before, I can get a couple boats in here. I'll kind of move that out. I kind of get a couple boats in here. And also, I do apologize if it appears I'm rushing. You can do that if you want to. As far as you feel like if your map is if you feel like your boats or your map is like near complete, and the reason it's like that's the only reason why. Maybe I could throw a bigger boat in here. I'm gonna, bring that down a bit. But I'm basically since I got a solid idea how I want things now. I'm just like say what, this is how it's gonna be. Let's get another boat asset. Let's see if we can find some more. Um, they got a gothic one here. Got one in ruins. Got an ice boat. I don't know, ice boat. Uh, got a desert, a big dial. I don't. Okay. This is like big ships. They got five big ships. So, like I said before, I'm pretty much just just basically just enjoying making these maps such as these for you guys. Maybe there's a massive ship right here. Let's bring it down a bit. We don't want it too. Matter of fact, let's do this. Where's that thing? I put it right here. All right. I'm gonna put this back. Again, do not be afraid to play around with the map. Maybe it's like a large docking area here. Matter of fact, and this is one of the reasons why I'm happy I grabbed some stairs because now I really wasn't really anticipating using the stairs this soon, but it just makes sense to have it. So now, like for example, say if you have a larger ship and you have to walk down. Matter of fact, let me see something here. Maybe maybe I don't even have to use. Maybe I don't have to use that. Let's see something real quick. I do apologize. The only thing I'm kind of like moving too fast for the computer. Computer. You know, I'm trying to pronounce it right. When people say computer, I'm trying to say computer. All right. Like maybe there's like a junction here to like a bigger boat. Who knows? Never know. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna push this up. Okay, now this looks like it's closed off. Um, so um, let me think. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to expand it out, bring it down so it can line up. Perfect. Then I'm going to put these stairs here. Now this is probably unconventional what I'm doing. Because matter of fact, I put the stairs right here. Maybe it's like a smaller. Basically you have to descend down into a bigger ship. Maybe it's too massive for it to dock. Like I said, I don't know. I'm basically using my imagination here. Okay, there we go. Got the stairs. So where's the boat at? I was getting docked or refueled from behind. From behind. Who knows? You never know. It's all about being creative. It's all about being creative. Um, you don't want to. Like I say, like the city. You don't want to crowd it out, but you don't want to be cheap either. You want to. All right. And I'm gonna add one more thing. Okay. Then I'm gonna add like a smaller step or something. Also, this might be a good time to start using your shadows. Like I think you cast shadows on these assets here. So let me see something here. Yeah, here we go. We got shadows here. Default shadow by. No, I don't want that one. I don't know. See, I think we can put shadows in here. If not, I apologize for that assumption about I think last time with the asset. Okay, here we go. I think this might be it. And like I said, shadows is only going to help you. See, I got a shadow right here. So let me do this. Let me get rid of this, and I'm gonna put a shadow on the. Got a shadow here. Yeah, shadows can also help. Pump up your. Can also help pump up your visualization as well. So I want to make sure everything fits, everything looks nice and neat. There we go. Like maybe there's a stairs. It goes down to the boat. Again, one of the boats that's too large. I'm gonna And you know what? I'm not gonna put every boat in a city port. Like I said, maybe I'm gonna give it an illusion that maybe some just launched off. So I'm going to like I said, I don't want to overcrowd it. So I'm gonna use these four boats here. Maybe change them up. Not quite sure yet. But I'm gonna use these four boats here. Like maybe one just launched off right here. Just come basically coming out the arbor. You never know. There you go. And maybe you got one that's just coming in, or coming in the dock. Never know. Now I wonder if it has buoys or something like that. Let's get a golf ship. I saw a golf ship here somewhere. There we go. Okay, I think they look like the same. So let's do this. Who knows? That might be Dwarvish people coming in. Okay, so let me space this out a bit. I don't want too much going on. Duplicate and like I said, try to make it look organic as possible. Excuse my sinus is like killing me. Like I said, maybe one is coming into. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna leave that for now. It's kind of pretty good. Let me throw a boat within here. Like I said, maybe it's leaving port. Not quite sure. Let's do another one here. Um, like I said, we're not going to over congest it. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's put these staircases to use. Now, one thing I was wondering, like, since this is like the lower port area, like, okay, for example, I got an idea. Like, for example, say, like, you gotta have a place to lift off and like transport and lift all these goods, right? So maybe this is like one of like an elevator lift where they have to like where they have to like bring the goods to an upper level, you know, to maybe to like a warehouse area. So one thing I'm going to do is this. Like I said, this is one of the reasons why you should have a good imagination. You got matter of fact, let's just get rid of that. Let's just delete that. Where's the delete button at? Here we go. So maybe you have a elevator, like elevator lifts, like the eastern elevator, the western elevator, whatever. Also, I want maybe you can have an elevator lift right here. I don't know, at the city here. I mean, okay, I kind of have a hard time grabbing that one. Okay, so I'll just get another one. I'm not gonna try to waste time getting that. So pretty much, say maybe you have an elevator store, elevator storehouse lift, whatever happens. Okay, let me push this up real quick to the objects, and I'm going to do that again. Matter of fact, let me see something here. Okay, that's the cliff lighthouse, because the lighthouse, I want the lighthouse to be bigger to you know, maybe ooh, that looks kind of nice. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know. Maybe I don't have to have an inner city. Maybe this could be like the lighthouse part. It could cover the whole city. But this whole central area. Like maybe inside is an actual. I don't know, like import export affairs. Not quite sure. There's some things that you could think about. Um, you know, I don't really have to worry about making putting a city here. I do want to put some type of maybe like a way for people to get down to the lower docks. Like maybe there's an elevator, like the lower elevator lifts. I'm gonna put one on the eastern part. I don't know. Matter of fact, no. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put. Oh man, it's gonna be hard. There we go. I'm gonna set this back down to where it was before. Maybe that'd be like the inner central markets and stuff like that. You know. Give me 1 second. My daughter just walked into the room. Okay, she just left. Actually, I gotta put my daughters to bed tonight, so that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so pretty much like plans change. Look, I don't really have a city. Um, Plans change. I'm gonna keep that there for now, but it may disappear later. But this is like it looks like an actual port city. Like I said, you have a lighthouse. Now I might mess around with it in Photoshop, like give it like a rainy map look. So like when it rains, I probably have like a light shooting out from a light shooting out from the lighthouse. I could do that in Photoshop. Matter of fact, I might do that. So let's do this. Um, let's do this. I'm kind of feeling. I'm cooking up an idea here. I'm trying to think like how should it go. Pretty much. I do want to use the spiraling stairs. The staircase looks pretty good. Maybe it could be I don't know. Maybe you want one entrance in. I don't know, but I most definitely want. First of all, I want to do this. I want to duplicate this. Maybe this be the lighthouse citadel. Yeah, lighthouse citadel. Oh, come on now, come on. Matter of fact, let me see. I am all over the place because I'm excited. Okay, let me think. This is the lower cliffs. Okay, I did use the staircase, so I got it. Maybe I got it. I don't know. Because I'm kind of thinking maybe I should put a staircase right. The cement is off. Make this like a the only way you get in and just cement it off. I'll work with it. You know, maybe I put like a master staircase or something in here. I don't know. No, you know what? I'm thinking too much about it. Let's just go ahead and just finish out the map. I will work with the other parts here, like the exposed parts here. But so let's do this. I'm going to change the color. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So here we go. And basically, I'm just adding these domes here because the first time it basically it's maybe like towers, and I'm gonna add them around the city like where these points are just to cover up some things. And that's one great thing about this, especially when you're doing maps like this, and you trying to cover up assets, cover up your mistakes with the assets and stuff like that. You can most definitely do that, you know. And like at the end of the day, who the fuck gonna know about it but you? All right. Now, one thing I might do is I might put a watchtower here, maybe like an outer watchtower, or I don't know, or maybe I should put a like some type of a watchtower base, watch out, watch enemies and stuff like that. All right, but I am feeling. Okay, I'm gonna make that bigger. But I am very well and filling out this map, filling how things go. I may have to change these towers because okay, yeah. Let me see, towers. Yeah, I want to change the towers because it looks kind of odd. Imposing tower, yellow tower. Let's go with a blue tower. Maybe matter of fact, I could change it to blue. Bop, bop. And I'll just let you know, I'm not just adding shit in there just because it looks nice. I'm actually adding there with the purpose because the fact is you're still gonna have towers regardless wherever you throughout the city. Cause you gotta have some type of security like a lookout or just covering up the. Yeah, I'm kind of like using these to cover up the points here. But at the end of the day, though, it's like who will find out? Who will know? Now here's the thing about it. Let me expand this map upwards a little bit. So let me do this. I'm gonna save it because I have about 246. I have actually 246 changes there. So there we go. All right. Okay. I do believe that looks good. Okay. I don't know. I really want to use these staircases, but not quite sure yet. I may not even need them, but I do probably need something too. Like I said, I probably need something right here to. Just bear with me 1 second. Like if I feel like I need some type of build. No, I got it. I do need a building here, but I have an idea which building I'm going to use now. Maybe it's like a large house. Not this one. Let me see what I got here. Again, use your freaking imagination, man. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what people think. People. I'm like this. You may get slack for what people may say. Oh, your map looks shitty or something like that. That's fine. Let them talk. I ain't saying people will say that, but you will probably in the future have those type of people who just are fucking negative. But you know what? At the end of the day, you just ask them, okay, if you do a better job, show me. It just one of those old time arguments, like, hey, you know what? Well, at least I did something. Uh, and yeah, again, it's gonna this is one of these things. It's gonna take some tweaking to do. Um, all I say is just don't be like I said, just don't be scared, man. Just be proud of your work. You know, excuse my base trying to think. All right, I'm just basically trying to. Let me see. Oh God, it's like okay, okay. Don't. I'm gonna move you out the way real quick so I can grab this. Move. I want to use that. Don't want to move that. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Like we may have to have some elevator lifts. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. And I'm going to bring that down a bit. Again, hmm. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's a spiral staircase that goes down into the market. Like, for example, like maybe they transport stuff up in here one way. You know, not quite sure. I'm basically just trying to create, make it look nice. Let's add another one down here somewhere. Like I said, it could be one of the large houses, or that we'll figure out the aesthetics later. Just right now, let's just create a banging map, and once I go over aesthetics and stuff like that, right now I'm just basically trying to create a good prototype. Again, this is only like one of many. It could be one of many prototypes. Not quite sure. Um, Depends on how good it is. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Knowing me, I may not do another map because the fact is I'm not a map creator. I'm pretty much. Um, I'll probably be content what I have and just make sure everything makes sense. Um, Especially when oh shit, I messed up. Especially when you know maybe it's be like like an Eastern market or something like that that goes straight up. You know, you know. This is why I put the tower here because like it probably one of those towers that could lead down to the lower docks. Also, I gotta put a staircase here. Also, this could be an area too where where goods are transported up through an elevator. So that's the reason why I'm gonna make these bigger than what it is, and I'm gonna overpower it. Just trying to give it some feel to it. Let's not worry about that. Like I said, it can be goods be transported up. Like I said, regardless, they still have to converge to the central area to go to the like checkpoint custom. It's like checkpoint customs as far as what's going, what is being imported and exported. Maybe like the second part to it, but at the end of the day though, I know the staircase is a little smaller than that, but there we go. Like maybe they go here, come up the staircase, whatever, come down. Also this is like the shipping district as well. So I'm gonna bring this down a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the markers too. But before I do that, let me add some more staircase here, because you still have to descend down into the markets. You never know. People still have to descend down into the ports. So I'm gonna put a little staircase here, make it seem like that's something they have to do, and maybe this could be a building. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of these here, and I want to spread these ships out some more. I want to I want to make sure that it looks like it's different. You got a couple of ships and dock. Looks kind of pretty neat. Okay. All right, we're almost done. Wow. Now, the only thing I want to do now is I want to expand the map a little bit. I got 27 changes. Let me save that real quick. Got 27 changes. All right. Now, one thing I'm gonna say I'm gonna do as I promised. I'm gonna take it into Photoshop. See if I can make it look like it's nighttime, or maybe raining gonna be a little bit more. Raining is gonna be a little bit more work to do. So, but let me shift this map a bit. Return to resize maps. And the only reason why I'm resizing map right now is the fact is because I want to get this little part here. It's kind of like cut off here, and I want the map to breathe out just a little bit. Map, I'm gonna do it this way too. Bring it down here. Confirm. All right, just give it a minute. This map is gonna be huge when I export it out. Okay. All right. All I gotta do is fix this part up here, which is no problem. All I gotta do is do some fill-ins real quick, very minute. Um, Also, I gotta expand the wall out here just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit, not too much, and I'm going to bring this in a little bit. Matter of fact, I need to bring it down a little bit, lot more. And then who knows? Also, yeah, I gotta put some sea towers up there too. Bring it a lot more. Bring it in, and I'm going to I don't know. I should add a road right here, but I don't want too many roads coming into town. Um, there we go. There we go. All right. Fix this down here too as well. All right. Looks pretty good. All right. Let's add a couple of siege towers on the side to make it look good. You know, it's kind of itch there. I did not ask for that to happen, and it keeps happening. All right. We're gonna choose this. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Now it kind of looks tight. The map looks kind of tight. I'm really trying not. I'm really trying to not make this tight map a little too tight as it should be. Like I said, I do want the map to breathe. You know. But there you go. I guess I could call that it. Oh, I forgot the markets. I can't call it yet. So let me duplicate some markets here. Do one. I'm gonna do another one. Now the reason I'm doing two, I don't know. I wish I could just paint this differently. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make that a different color so we can have variety. So I'm going to change the hue, brightness, hue, saturation, There we go. Bring down the hue a bit. Contrast. There we go. Just so we can have some diversity and stuff like that. I don't know why that did that, but oh, oh, I'm stupid. I could have did the other way. All right. Let's grab some here. Hmm. Let me see if I can pass the single houses, because single houses might be easier. Maybe I could paint it better. Battle maps. This is probably good with like having have a single houses there. Okay, this is Castle Bridges, so I don't want that. Houses. Market. Let's look for a market. Hmm. Okay, so I'm not. I'm trying to wait for this thing to pop up in here. Okay. Market stalls. Crates filled with food. Crates filled with food. That might look interesting. Okay, this might be a little difficult to find. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, they got tents here. That's fine. I'll work with that. So let me bring this out. Now I'm just gonna just free paint this shit. Okay, and do a random stamp. All right, this gonna look kind of a little messy, but I will come back in addition to like based on I'm gonna paint it. It's like me painting the canvas and then going back over it to like taking things away. Oh shit! Why does it do that? All right, so one thing I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lock everything down. Okay, I can flatten things here. I don't want to flatten. I just want to lock it down. All right, everything's locked down. Now I won't be selecting every goddamn thing. If you have that problem, whether it's here or Photoshop or any other application that requires you to work with layers, lock it down. Might just give me this might be looking sloppy, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm basically trying to non-brushing. I will go back over and straighten it out, but my main thing is I'm going to keep this walkway clear. Now there might be some crates over there. Okay, kind of messed up here. Okay, I gotta figure out where the hell is that. Well, I'm gonna not worry about that now. Matter of fact, I may just cover that up with the tent. Maybe it'll be one tent over here or whatever. I'm not quite sure. Near the water. Also, I could also change the color to this. Remember, always keep your diversity in color and hues, all the other stuff, all that good jazz. Maybe want some blue here. Not quite sure. You know. All right. Yes. Now we getting some diversity here. Maybe you want to put some on the ports here. Before. Okay. Now if this was like very detailed, if I had to like go in and stuff like that, it will definitely be a lot more. I'm just playing around with it. Okay. Oh, okay. Loading art. I did not want to do that. Okay. Like I said, who knows? Maybe there's some tents on them there. Not quite sure. I'm not gonna focus on too. I may come back here later and work with it. But let's export it out. Let me fix this line here. But I'm gonna once I get done with this, I'm gonna export it out and I'm gonna take it in Photoshop, see if we can play around with it. That's one thing I really like about Incarnate. Now that I have my map, I'm gonna put a tower right here, a watchtower. Something to tell me that I'm gonna put one on each side. All right. Okay. Maybe something. I kind of screwed up here. You always want to keep your city safe. So let's put a watchtower here first. But that would make no sense if it was a watchtower here. So maybe we could make that make this like the main building capital or something like that. Whatever. One will be a siege tower, or one be a lighthouse. Who knows? Never know. So let's do this. Let's make it pretty too. I may use two assets at once. So let's open catalog. Let's look for watch top. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Watch tower. Okay. Let's just look for regular tower. Okay. Well, you have those. So, or we can keep the same design using the tower that we have. All we gotta do is just change the color. Let's see. I gotta look for lighthouse. That's the one I want. Duplicate that. Throw it right here. Bring it down a bit. It could be a smaller one. Make sure it's on the map. And I'm going to throw another one right here. It can be on the edge right here of the sea. There you go. All right, we're done. What is missing right here? We need a compass, maybe. I don't know. Well, let's throw a compass in here real quick. Give it some, give it some, some personality. Maybe a sea dragon. I don't know. Let's throw a sea dragon in there real quick. Um, First, I said compass, right? Let's do a compass. Let's do universal. Well, you got one right here is a pirate compass. Got a core. This looks nice. We'll work with that one. Okay, we're gonna let's move this asset right here. I can't move it. Okay. Well, I'll just make the compass small as possible. Maybe put it in the right corner here. Okay. All right. Sea dragon. Um, Get you this sea serpent here. Okay. All right. Okay. Only sea serpent I see is like this. This looks very HD, so I'm gonna play around with it. Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe there's a sea serpent. Maybe a little friendly sea serpent. Who knows? Maybe Illuminati Port City has a little friend out here somewhere. Who knows? Just being hilarious. All right. And I'm gonna throw my friend up right here. Just throw a little friend right here. Maybe he's in a bay. I don't know. Looks kind of odd there, but it's funny. All right. I do believe I'm gonna call this it. I'm gonna before I do, let me see if I can unlock these because in the future I may need to use this. Unlock selection. There we go. All right. Yeah. So let's move this around a bit. And that's one thing I like about like mass. Select thing in mass. Right. I should take that sea monster off. Should take that sea monster. Let me take it off. It's kind of bothering me. All right. File save it, and we're gonna take this right into Photoshop. See how it looks. Next map I'm gonna design is gonna be the ruins of the ruined city of Christos, which is also in the book. Now, there's not gonna be too much I'm going to design. It's not gonna be a big map that I have to design since it's gonna be a ruins. Um, and the reason why is that because the whole map is like this desert. There's like I explain it to you once I read it off. What the ruined city of Christos looks like. But we're gonna touch bases on that. But anyway, let's export this image. Um, I'm gonna go high as possible, go high as hell, which is gonna be 8K. Now this is gonna be very freaking big. It may not export, but like I said, I always like to export my maps huge anyway. And the reason why I do it huge because the fact is the larger the definition is, the more detail it's going to export to. So that's also another reason why I do so forth in making. I always do my designs in a larger resolution because I always like to make things ready for print format, especially for the books and stuff like that. So I'm basically looking at them, making sure my OBS don't crash. That's what I use to the OBS is what I use to stream here. But anyway, the reason why I export a lot of things so large because like when I get ready to print it off, the larger the resolution. Of course, those who may not know that, the larger the resolution, the more detailed, the more crisp the design look, the more crisp it look when you print it out. Also, very crisp when you pretty much when you take the resolution down, like you can always drop the resolution, and it won't lose any quality. But be careful pushing things up to a higher resolution if it's like low resolution and stuff like that, and small files because it can turn up pixelated. So, but all in all, right now we just basically just waiting for the exporting process, and I have to admit I am pretty happy about this map. Pretty proud of it. I mean, the original design, I didn't do. I didn't follow it because, like I said before, I'm pretty much the type of person that say, "Hey, you know what? Let's try it out this way. Let's do it. Excuse me. Let's do it this way because I think it looks better." So we got two more. See, low and high, and it's gonna take a minute to process, because it's kind of like flattening. It's kind of like flattening the layers and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to be a little patient here. Also, when you export your map, do not make sure you stay on the window because I don't know, for whatever reason, if you go off the window, it'll pause the export process. As you see, it's downloading now. All right, and I'm going to open it. Open the file. That looks okay. Can y'all see that? No, you can't. I'm gonna bring it over here. Look at that. That's a beauty. I mean, I feel like there still could be some more tweaks here. At the most. But okay. I got a couple buildings stuck in here in the middle. I can go back and fix that. I'm gonna export this again. Okay. Okay. What happened to my ships? Something happened. That's not good. Something happened to my ships. Okay. Let me see something. Let me. Okay. Let me. It might. This might be an issue with the resolution part. As far as like this is a big map. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's give it time to think. Matter of fact, let's close some of these windows out here. Yeah, but yeah, what happened? Okay, let's do this. Let's return to my maps. Cause thank God I saved it. Okay, yeah, thank God I saved it. So I'm going to export. I don't know why it exported this here. I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm about to get rid of this in Photoshop. I don't want to re-export everything out again. But this is what I'm going to do. I want to clone this map, clone it. The reason why I'm cloning it because I don't want it to become corrupt. So I'm gonna put V2 here. Always back up your work. Make doubles, make doubles, make triples, whatever have you, because you never know that you're gonna have to. You never know you're gonna deal with a loss here. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is only a prototype run, so I'm gonna do a photo. Like I said, I want to see what happens in Photoshop if I can add, if I can add like a light effect to it with the lighthouse. Like this is only just a test. I'm only testing things out. I'm not trying to do anything with it right now. I just want to see what it looks like if it was dark. You know. Yeah, I think I lost some lighthouses here too. Um. Okay. Look like my. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I think I lost. I think I lost some assets here. Before I do that, yeah, matter of fact, I thought I saved it too. So yeah, I kind of lost some assets here. That's fine. Also, it kind of, I don't know why I did it because I know I thought I did save it. Um, let me see something. Why did it do that? Let me see this right here because this is the one that had failed. All right. Oh yeah, I'm also missing the assets in port. Well, you know what? I'd rather for lose some than lose everything, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's look. Let's go here. Let's go to Photoshop. Gonna file open. I know it's in my download sector. Illuminarium large. Now, first, one thing I want to do is this. I want to check the resolution here because I want to show you how large the file may be. Now, or how large it may be. So let's go to file, image, size. Okay, this is large. Now, even though it's at 7200 resolution, even though it's still a huge large file because look at this, you got 113 in width and 97. So what I'm gonna do is this. To save on RAM space, I'm going to push it up to 300, and I'm going to downsize it maybe around about, I don't know. Let's try 10. That way we can save room on RAM, and see, there we go. And it's still fine. If you see if you zoomed in, like you still have some pixelation, but that's expected because I'm at 700. 700 whatever. But you can still see the map. It still looks good. Now I am gonna go back into the map and make changes, but but say if you had a mishap, right? You can get rid of this here. We're gonna do a dodge tool, I think, or a clone tool. Also trying to remember. Here we go, clone, and I'm gonna choose an area. And the only reason why I'm doing this right now because I want to. Let's see, man. Okay, that's not good enough. Okay, so yeah, the only reason why I'm doing this now because the fact is I want to make sure. That's a lot. I want to make sure that. Oh no, why is it doing that? Hmm. All right, there you go. Just in case, like you're not able to go back and change things. So let's see what it looks like at night. Okay, so I'm gonna add a couple of layers. First, I'm gonna do a save as. Uh, I'll just do Photoshop. You know, Photoshop. Here we go. Here we go. I should have did right here. You see the little beach part here. I should have added, maybe a staircase to like going to the beach or whatever. Not, I don't know if that's real. But anyway, so let's do this. Let's give it a light. See how what it looks like with a light. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna make a new layer, and we're gonna call this matte. And basically, I'm doing the same thing what I did before. Now I want to make this look crisp. I want to make the map maybe a little more crisp, like darker. With the contrast and colors and stuff like that. So I'm going to go to levels, and I'm going to fool around with this a bit, see how it looks. Get All right. It doesn't look crisp, but it does look like it's at night, which is okay. Um, not what I expected, but you know what? I kind of digging it. So, and the reason why I'm digging it because it's only going to help with the effects what I'm trying to convey. So let's do this. Let's do this. Also, one thing too, if you're gonna make something at night, make sure you put in some city lights. You know, it's not gonna be easy to do that. But you have to go in every dot by dot. Maybe if I feel like it, maybe I'll test that theory out. But right now, I think I'm gonna pass on that. So let's go ahead and make this a dark matte, and we're gonna blast it right here. Now I'm gonna play around with this the blend mode here. See what I can come up with. All right, there we go. That's nice. Now also, if it's at night, if you're doing like a night coastal city, you may want to add a little fog around here. Because fog does happen around Bay in the Bay Area and stuff like that. Um, but yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's get that light coming through. Um, One thing I'm gonna do is I'll make another layer. Layer. Here we go. And we're going to, I don't know. We're going to do a maybe like a polylacial tool. And the reason why I'm going to do that, I'm just going to just do this right because light has a depth of field. You see, maybe it's coming from here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I add some glass windows later. All right, and I'm going to deselect that. And this is only this. I'm only just testing things out. So, like I'm not too concerned about it looking perfect right now. I'm just doing some stuff. Also, I can fix that later. So let's do a blur effect. Let's do a smart blur. I think will work out. So I'm going to adjust my blur. Let me see radius. I'm gonna make it high. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Like it's not blending. I don't know why. All right, let's try something different. Let's try motion blur. I should have chose motion blur. All right, motion blur it. Motion blur it is. Okay, I don't want to do that. Filter blur motion blur. All right, that's the correct one I wanted to use. So let's do this. I'm going to bring it up to the top here, and I'm going to push the distance high as hell. There we go. Not too high, because I do want to give it a source. All right, and I'm going to turn down the opacity. See how that works out. Hmm, neat, right? I'm going to. This is only for like future references. This is not something that's concrete right now. You know. Oops, sorry about that. I meant to choose. There you go. Well, I chose that. I don't know why it didn't follow through. And the only reason I'm taking down the hardness is because I wanted it to blend in nice. You want to get a nice blend. Now I might take it down a little bit more. This is like 33%. You know, I don't know. You know. Also, let's have some fun real quick before I end it. Maybe you want to I don't know. Maybe you want to change the color. You know, yellow. I guess light yellow is always the best way to go. Actually, it's not. Um, we'll go. We cancel that. Now, if I were to add some city lights here, which I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just basically testing things out more for like aesthetics and stuff like that. So, um, like for example, like the market area, maybe the market is closed at night. Not quite sure how that plays out, but let me see. Let me go in here. Like, say if I want to add some lights in the street, something like that. If I was working at night, just drop some lights here. You never know. Pretty much at random. Now this is probably hard to see. Also it probably best to get assets. You know, I don't know, because sometimes right now it just looks fake. I don't like that. But in the end of the day, though, like I said, they do have assets that. But matter of fact, I have an idea. The reason why this sucks because the fact is, like it looks too small. So I'm going to bring up the opacity here because maybe you have some lights here going on. You never know. All right, maybe you have some lights going on around the lighthouse. I don't know. Just playing around some things here. And this is all for future, like future, future reference again. I'm gonna turn down the opacity. Yeah, it don't look good anyway. But anyway, this is a test of how I would work with the map if I were to do a night map of a coastal city. You know, there's a lot of great things I could think of to do with this map. Right now is I'm kind of excited that I actually got a prototype. Now this might be a main map, not quite sure, but this is basically a good prototype for me to start off with. I might do some more tweaking later on, not quite sure, but I most definitely have my Illuminarium port city map, and I'm pretty much kind of proud of this as my first port, my first coastal city. I know. I think I went a little more like a neophyte with the ships, like shit, throwing ships here and there. That's but I did that for a reason as a learning experience. So yeah. But again, thank you for joining me live here, watching me create another awesome masterpiece here, or not a masterpiece. Starting off my journey into learning how to create masterpiece with maps and stuff like that. This will be featured on my website. Now, like I said before, I might go back in and do a little more tweaking. Not quite sure, but I'm kind of satisfied with the way it looks right now. But anyway, thank you for joining me in. Before I leave, I do ask you to like and subscribe. Share the video and leave a comment if you have any ideas or suggestions or any recommendations that you want to see for me to do for my next video for art and design. Take care and peace.